Stu is back, and today we've got a little bit of a transformation on it. Let me sit on my Fitment Industries throne here. Can I do this one-handed, Tim? Here we go. Okay. We're gonna be transforming the FC RX7. Now, I like to call this, I think, version 1. This is the moderate version of the RX7. Until I can fully decide on what direction I want to take this car, we're gonna be making it perfect for what it is right now. Now, big thank you to Fitment Industries. They're helping us finish the transformation of V1 of the FC RX7. To go along with the suspension that we have, we got a new set of tires and a new set of wheels, but that's not all. We have a little bit of aero modifications to make it look a little bit better today. So today's video is gonna be all about finishing V1 on the FC RX7 and making it that much better. I have a lot to discuss with you guys on this car, so let's get this thing inside and start tearing some boxes open. Oh my God, she sounds so spicy. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Yeah, all right. We got the sauce for today. Now, the last time you guys saw the RX-7, we installed some suspension. And truthfully, we wanted to do all this at one time, but it didn't work out that way. But the good part is we got a lot to do today that's gonna make a massive difference on the RX-7. Now, I do have to give a big thank you to our friends over at Fitment Industries. They made it a lot easier for me to figure out what exactly I wanted to do on the car for V1. There's a lot of different wheels and tire specs that you can go with for this car, but what made it super easy for me to choose was their gallery. So not only can you guys get wheels and tires from them, you can also figure out wheel specs, which is a lifesaver. If you guys don't know, Fitment Industries does have an entire gallery with all makes and models of cars so that you can get a good idea of any specs or any wheels that you want to run on your specific car. And obviously for my instance, it was an FC RX7, and it made it a lot easier for me to choose what to go with. Now, for V1 of the RX7, I wanted to go with something simple and clean that is a timeless and classic look, and that's exactly what we have here today. So if you guys need wheels and tires, suspension, etc., make sure you guys check out Fitment Industries. I'm gonna leave a link to them down in the description box below. It is your one-stop shop for everything wheels, tires, suspension, bags, parts. They can help you do it. While Tim takes our wheels to go get mounted, we are gonna be installing some quote-unquote body parts, some aero, just to spice up this bone stock beautiful FC RX7. Now, the crazy thing about this is, you guys know, I'm usually all out. I want body kit, I want loud, but with the FC, I can't decide. There's so many really amazing, like full aero body kits that you can go with. I just don't know what to go with, but we do have a ton of items. We're gonna be installing the front lip today, but let me show you guys this. We also have, back in our parts collection back here, side skirts. Now, I've been like hoarding and piecing things together here and there. This is a set of all tracing side skirts. They are gonna look really, really nice, but since I don't have a full kit, never decided to put them on, even with the front lip, just because I think that it might look a little weird without the rear. Like if we don't have like the S5 rear spats on, so I've been like holding out to hopefully find a set of those, but I do think adding a little bit of spice to the front lip is gonna make a big difference on this car, and I'm hoping some of you guys can give me some suggestions on what you wanna see as far as the FC goes. Do you like the clean classic look, or do we full send? And the kit that I've been really looking forward to, or looking at purchasing, was the GP Racing kit. I can't decide. Do I wanna go full kit? Do we like OEM because it's just so clean? I don't know. But what we do have today is an OEM replacement front lip that's gonna give us a much, much better and aggressive look to the front end, giving it that sportier look, especially with the drop and the wheels and tires that we have. This is gonna make a nice, good difference. So while our wheels and tires are getting mounted, I'm gonna be installing this beautiful front lip. Good to go. DIY season is upon us, and the Purelator 20K premium oil filter can help your engine stay running for longer. Purelator invented the oil filter, and their brand new 20K premium oil filter lasts for 20,000 miles and is exclusively available at Walmart. This filter is designed for high performance driving conditions. it provides superior engine protection for up to 20,000 miles. Now, when you're doing your next oil change, make sure to run over to your local Walmart and grab yourself the Purelator Premium 20K oil filter. It'll keep you guys protected for 20,000 miles. Let's hop back into the video. Now, I know it's been taking a little bit longer to actually build the RX-7, but truthfully, I've really enjoyed it. It kind of feels like the old days in modifying cars. And I feel like if there's one car that really deserves it right now, it's the RX-7. Sue deserves to be a really thought out and fun build. And it feels like when I first started working on cars, and that's like the best part, doing the little mods here and there, even just like the light upgrades. It's been a lot of fun, and it's cool listening to you guys and getting your opinions too about the different things that I should do. I do think that today with the wheels and tires and the front lip, it's gonna make a big, big difference. He's crusty. See, there's little things on this car, but nothing is like terrible. It's crazy that this is even still here. It's the coolest part. So the FC RX7 does come with a stock quote unquote lip, which is gonna be this little plastic guy right here. But our lip is actually just a direct replacement. Now, probably the coolest part about this front lip is it is actually from a really, really awesome Mazda shop out in Japan called Odula. The translation for this is kind of loose, but Odula, in the sense of the shop that we actually purchased from, means overdrive. And they make a ton of really cool pieces for Mazdas, Miatas, RX-7s, FC and FD, and a lot of their pieces are OEM replacement, very, very straightforward, easy installations, and that's exactly why we got it. Number one, I think it's so cool to have a piece from a very, very OG and well-known Mazda shop, Odula, but also the fact that they just make it OEM replacement, so you're not really making a massive change. You get those nice, clean, aggressive touches to the car, which that front lip's gonna give us. So this crusty old thing that's breaking and all rashed has a bunch of 8mm bolts under it that hold it on, and cool enough, this front lip uses all stock mounting locations. Pretty epic, pretty easy. So all we gotta do is rip this thing off and put that one on, and we got a spicy front lip. So let's get cracking. They really did not want this thing coming off because there's about 80 million little bolts and screws in this thing. I mean, it worked, right? And it's nice they're all clips and not nuts on the back, so it makes it quick and easy installation, or, you know, in our case, de-installation right now. She was due for a change. And just like that, our little baby stock lip is off, and we are ready for the Odula front lip. This is gonna be epic. Looks so even more naked than it did previously without this little thing. You know, that's the crazy part. Something this small can make that much of a difference. Imagine what the Odula lip's gonna do. Let's see if this will do the trick. Trans jack for front lip. I think this will work. That way we can get a nice accurate representation of how this is actually gonna look. All right. Now this is fiberglass, so we're definitely gonna have to make this fit a little bit, but I think it should be just fine. And we're gonna leave it black for now, I think. And eventually if we do get like side skirts or the rear diffuser, we can then make the decision to paint it if we want to. But wow, it actually does look like it's gonna line up. It does line up, which is pretty epic. So I'm gonna leave everything just a little bit loose because we are gonna have to make this guy fit with the fiberglass, which is a little scary, but you know, nothing we haven't done before. Yep, that's all I'm doing. You know, sometimes things fit really, really well, and other times they don't fit like this. It works. It's good. Catch. Yes, yes, yes. It just needs a little bit of love, you know? We've been very spoiled with having everything that we've done recently fit really, really well. This was more of a challenge, but all we had to do was manipulate some holes, and We have the Odula front lip. All right, we did it. Front lip is on. We made all the mounts. Check it out. Everything. It's so technically yes, stock location, but since it's fiberglass, we did have to manipulate and kind of move some things. But we got to. Oh wait. We gotta put one more bolt in there. Yeah, that actually looks pretty sick. It's gonna be really aggressive up front, and with the nice meaty setup that we have coming for it. Oh yeah, it's sick. Now the real question is, guys. Do you like the black front lip or do we go painted red? I kind of like black. Gotta take all the. It looks OEM. With black? Yeah. OEM. I agree. Nice little addition to the front end. You know what it kind of reminds me of, Tim? A Miata. It does look like a Miata. Looks like a Miata lip now.
Now you can scoop up all the dirt.
Now let's all place bets here. How long is this going to survive? That's the real question. This car is pretty low. I'm hoping that since maybe it's a little higher with the new setup that we have, which
10 days from now, not when the video goes live.
From now. It's fine, it'll last. I think it looks sick. Like I said, adds a little bit more of an aggressive look to the front end, especially when we get those wheels on. It's gonna be good. So Tim's back from the wheel and tire shop. Let's grab our new setup. All right, the new setup is here. The difference from front to rear is pretty wild, but these are gonna look so good. Like I told you guys, I wanted classic, simple, and timeless, and that's what we got. Oh, but the rear, all meat. This is gonna be sick. All right, so enough waiting. Say hello to our new RX-7 FC wheel setup, Enkei RPF1s. Now, like I said, classic, timeless, just very, very clean. The RPF1 was the answer for V1 of the FC RX7. Now, to be honest, this is a very common wheel, I feel like, but often forgotten. I feel like a lot of people overlook the Enkei RPF1. These things are lightweight and really, really great wheels. And these, of course, hold a special place in my heart. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, or even if you just go back and watch one of the first videos I've ever posted on my channel, the Enkei RPF1 in Hyper Silver was the first ever aftermarket wheel I purchased for any car ever. This was actually the first wheel I had on my Civic Si and had them for a really, really long time. They're a great, great wheel, and I feel like for this era of car, especially the RX-7, these wheels are gonna fit so, so well with just the styling and, like I said, the simplicity and cleanness. That's why I wanted to go with the RPF1s. And as we grow with the RX-7 and move on to V2 or, you know, down the road when we're ready to do a kit, that's when we can kind of expand the wheel choice. But I feel like for the everyday driver, toge run, night cruise, the Enkei RPF1 is gonna be so, so good for this car. Just give it a timeless, classic good look. So without me rambling on anymore, let's go ahead and rip our OEM wheels off and throw the RPF1s on and see how they look. Now for V1 setup on the FC, I feel like I've said it a million times, but simple and clean. We didn't go anything too crazy. We have 17 by 8 up in the front and 17 by 9 in the rear. These cars are really funky with front fitment. Here, I'll give you this, Tim. You are very limited on how much width you have in the front of this car, so I'm really hoping my specs come out okay. I like things just a little bit beefy. The recommendation was a 225/40, but for the life of me, I could not find anybody that housed a 225/40/17, and one of the asterisks I really wanted was they had to be 17s, not 18s. I don't know why, but on these older cars, I think a smaller diameter wheel just like gives it that classic OG look. So 17s was my my hold up, but we found it. I decided to full send a 235, and does it fit? I hope. Holy moly, dude. Let me bolt this down and make sure it doesn't hit the coilover. Oh, that's some good fitment too, dude.
I mean,
look at that.
rubs.
I really think that's like kind of spot on. What, you don't know? You don't think so? It's beefy, it's got some girth. I'll give you guys a good look at the fitment in just a bit, but meaty just like I like it, but doesn't poke too much. Spicy. We got two 55s for the rear. Now with all 150 horsepower out of 13B, I doubt we'll be losing traction at all. But on these tires right here, it was a little sketchy. Okay, just for reference, take a look at this. Hopefully you guys can see this. Look at this. That is the upgrade for today. That is huge. I'm still. Oh, that is so sick. Dude, the rear is gonna be so perfect, Tim. Sick. See what I'm saying, guys? The RPF1 look on the RX-7, especially with the hyper silver and red. Insane combo here. I'm so stoked to drive this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing looks so good. Dude, now that you see the front lip down on the ground, that looks so good. All right, so our mission now, let me give you guys a little fitment check. Oh, the beefy front, it's so good right there. But since we do have the camber top hats, just to prevent any rubbing, I do want to camber this in just a little bit. The rear has a teeny tiny bit of camber too, which looks fantastic back there. So we'll match the front, make sure it all looks nice, aggressive. Oh, that's just so good. The ultimate FC build is coming along here, guys. Oh my gosh, dude, I am so hyped right now. This is what I've been wanting for the FC, man.
We need to raise it. Let's see.
I really hope we don't. All right, lower down. There's a moment of truth. Will we have to raise the car? Oh my gosh, dude.
Nope.
It's so perfect.
It's higher.
Dude, this is exactly what I wanted for the FC. Oh my gosh, we can remove the lift.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, it's higher. The car
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Sue.
Yep.
This is what I wanted for Sue. This is what I had envisioned when I found this car just sitting in the driveway of sweet old Sue's house. This thing is awesome. Dude, it's literally, the front lip is epic. The wheels fit so good. Now, I'm super happy that I decided to size up to a 235 instead of keeping the recommended 225. I always like to push it just a little bit, and that 235 I think adds so much to the aesthetic for the front too, just giving it kind of that more beefier looking track stance. It looks really good, really, really good. I am actually super hyped on how the Odula front lip looks as well. Check out this. Check this out. Oh yeah, perfect fitment. 17 by 8 in the front, 17 by 9 in the rear. Literally could not have asked for better specs on this. The research paid off. Shout out to Fitment Industries. Oh yes, look at that. This rear 3/4. This is what I envisioned for the FC. This is like the ultimate V1 setup. I am super, super stoked. Now, yeah, once we decide to maybe go with a full kit, we can kind of find some Stancy Boy 3-piece wheels. But I think for this, for what I'm wanting, this is exactly what I was looking for. Now I feel like we can enjoy it for a little while and then hop into that 13B rebuild kit and start rebuilding the 13B. But for now, I am mad hyped on this. I know how clean it was, just bone stock. But this is literally, if I like closed my eyes and thought of an FC, this is exactly what I would have pictured for Sue. Oh my God. With the bridge seat, the front lip, the RPF1s and the coils, this just became so much better. Look at this. Wow. Dude, and Tim, and the fitment.
Dude, it's money.
Yeah.
I love the wheels, period, on it. It looks amazing.
Dude. The RPF1 just fit the era of the FC. And like I said, they're such a good wheel that I think are just a little bit overlooked, but look how amazing it can. And that front lip adds a lot.
It adds a lot.
I was a little worried in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I think it looks better by itself
Then with the full kit.
than with the full kit.
100%. I feel like I could leave the front lip, and then when it's time to go V2 or beyond, we do an entire kit. But I think for V1, the stance is perfect, the front lip is perfect, and we got it sounding like an RX-7 should sound. No longer have a grandma car anymore.
V1 is officially here.
Yes. Sue is no longer a granny RX-7.
You just went to Coachella.
Let's actually go for a drive and see if this thing rubs. I don't think it should rub, but I guess we'll find
Me
out.
in here, Mike.
We got 2 people, so the good thing is no rubbing so far. Oh, dude, this thing feels night and day different. Still slow. Dude, no rubbing.
We're good.
So much. I'm gonna hit this bump.
Yeah, hit that button. Oh,
Didn't rub.
didn't rub. It sounded horrible. She's fast now.
Downhill. Before we end this, figure we could go on a little cruise in the FC. Been a minute. Oh, the lights are so good. This car has come out unbelievably, way better than I could have really expected just for how simple we've done it. It's such a fantastic car. Granted, there's things here and there that we need to get fixed on. So we're actually heading to the gym right now, and I figured we'd rip in the FC to get there, because I really do want to test how low this is in the front lip situation that we have here. So what's really going to test us here is getting out of my driveway. So we're going to test that out and see if we, or I know we're going to scrape. How bad are we going to scrape is the real question. Oh, no scrape. No way. Oh my gosh, this car is so good. Always say RX-7's like redline, although my RX-7 does not beep when I get to redline. So I know a lot of you in the comments are like, oh, I didn't hear the beep. It doesn't beep. Here, I'll redline it and second gear pull. Oh, that was a freaking huge flame. Oh my god. No scraping, no rubbing, and it just looks absolutely banging. I am so hyped. Anyways, we're heading to the gym right now. Today's back day. Still ask if I go to the gym. Yes, every single day. I don't film it as much because, I don't know, I like just going for me. It's been pretty nice. But I figured we'd cruise to the gym together in the FC. Give you a little update once we make it. I feel like it always looks different once you leave the shop and get it out and get it out in public. It makes it real. So oh yeah, now it's really real. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I am so in love. The red, the RPF1s, the front lip. She's out in public. That means it's official. Now it's time to go inside and lift. Well guys, that is unfortunately all the time that we have for today. I have a ton of travel coming up, which I'm super stoked for. So we've been trying to get everything done in the shop. We have a lot of moving parts in the shop, and a lot of things have changed in the shop, and I will have a big update for you guys very soon. It's kind of crazy, but I am super hyped on how awesome the RX-7 came out. I know I said it a bunch in the video, but truthfully, when I like close my eyes and think of an RX-7 or an FC in general, I guess, that is truthfully what I thought of, and I am just so happy that it came out exactly how I envisioned. I feel like a lot of us that modify our cars can kind of relate to that, and just like your vision actually coming to a reality. I'm just really stoked, and the fact that the car is just so good and it looks so clean, it makes me so happy. But I am like fiending to get our hands on that engine rebuild kit so we can kind of seal up that 13B and make sure and hopefully clear up some of those oil leaks, or I don't know, we don't know what we're doing, so we're just gonna have to figure it out. But that's part of the journey and part of the process, and I'm stoked to take you guys along, kind of like the NSX. So little update on that. The NSX is at the body shop. TSM is currently tearing it apart and getting ready to spray it, so there will be a full video on that coming soon, but that was just a little update for you guys so you kind of know what's going on with the big projects. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff buttoned up in the shop to get ready for my travels, and I think you guys are going to be stoked at some of the videos that we have coming next week, so stay tuned. But with that, again, big thank you to Fitment Industries for helping us out on the RX-7. Make sure to check them out. First link down in the description box below. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below on what you think about the RX-7. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, you're still here. Thanks for watching this long. If you made it this far, you should consider subscribing right up here, or I guess down below. And YouTube really thinks that you're gonna like this video right over here, so maybe check that one out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get back to it.